It didn't make any sense. If I could reach town from there, maybe I could find Norman's store. It was close to one of the main roads. Maybe he could help me. How the hell am I out here now? Yeah, oh well, who gives a crap. Car. That's a great truck. The rusty old truck had carried a rusty old truck had carried off the road and into a guardrail. Why is there two? I don't know. Its front was crushed and the windows had all smashed. Judging by the rust, it had been there a while. 62? 65? I don't know. 26. Maybe it's flipped around. That's creepy. Door with a sign on it. The garbage bin was disgusting. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotted food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yeah. I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card and now this. I tucked the card in my wallet next to my credit card. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Better get inside. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of the television. I don't hear it. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I couldn't just plop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. I walked towards the sound. What is that? What was that? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where it led. Did I pull the chain? Not yet. Somehow, I was too afraid to see what was up there for myself. Maybe it was for the best. Nah, he'll be back. Ooh. The TV is flickering some kind of... Oh, God. Indispirable channel. Oh, frack. I'll just screw that. Whoa. Is he not dead yet? Jesus. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker, and one of my few friends I had in this town lay dead beside the armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, you deserved better than this. Did I close his eyes? Yes, you did. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. I quickly closed Norman's eyes. He doesn't look dead yet, he just looks dying, but maybe he's just plopped up against the side of a hole. Oh my god, it's so sad. Okay, back to work. I could recover from that easily. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there was water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Nah, no way I was going to get myself even more disgusting and dirty. Never mind, you're gonna. Just do it. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Okay, whatever. Could probably pick the lock of the front door with that. Now let's pull this chain. Just do it. Yes, you pulled the chain. I gave the chain a single tug and a simple folding ladder and that plopped down. Go on up, boy. Another TV. Some old crap. A light. A box. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Yeah. Inside the old cardboard box was stuff was stuff. A pile of clothes, photos, and even shoes. As I looked closer, I realized they were Rachel's. What were you doing here, Rachel? Were you responsible for the poor man downstairs? You son of a fraggle. Let's see what is on the right side. The ladder down. I don't know. That doesn't feel like everything down here. What is all this here? I have no idea. Let's just look in here again. There's items. The box only made my head spin more. I desperately needed answers. Okay. So that's it for here. Let's go back down and go get that door open. Okay. Going downstairs. Going to the left. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. I called it, and the hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. Okay. Oh, whatever. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of traveling magazines sat beside it. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. Half? There was various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Next door. The night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It had been weeks since I last seen Norman, but but I, but to find him like that, as I thought of him still lying on the floor back there, the gun I carried seemed ever present. Seeing that dusty box of those old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? And what was Rachel doing at Norman's place? I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers. But I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. This is the moment of truth. And this has probably been pissing you guys off for the last few videos if you've been watching. I just noticed that. I am so sorry. And if my mouse wasn't showing, then that's what was in the middle of the screen. You probably saw it the whole time. I am so sorry. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. That time I read it correctly. The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Just climb over it. Must be my house. I guess, since it opened. A TV. Another gate. Mailbox. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it in all the way. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? Yeah, of course. The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. The letter read, Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband and your friend. I need some time to sort this out away from you both. I'm going away for a while. Why is there an extra thing on the I'm going to tell him, Norman, so don't you think you can hold that against me. I'm going to tell him and get past this. Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to. But he deserved at least that much. Goodbye. Oh, God. She cheat on? I think I'm kind of understanding this now. So did she cheat on him with Norman, and he killed everyone because he was drunk? He needed to go back to the factory. Yeah, that has to be it. He punched the door. Okay, but where the hell did I wake up? I don't know why I woke up there. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Okay. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. More Minecraft grass. I had my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside, but let's do it. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. Of course it was. I remember having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The door to the basement was locked. Where had I put the damned key? Going upstairs. Ooh, an old photo of Rachel and I stared back at me. Reminded me of the better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? I don't know. No. There was no reason to hold on to these old memories. I had my license and credit card back. That was enough. I agree. TV. Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late. It's a nice TV though. Not bad. Yeah, maybe I should take the photo. Fine. Couldn't be that bad of a thing. Yes, hold on to it. I replaced the old photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got a part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? I don't know. Why did he? Anyway, let's go upstairs. Even further. Smashed. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. Read it again. I couldn't really make myself out anymore. I wasn't sure I wanted to. Okay. Whatever you're talking about. I know. He's just being weird. Wait, the bookshelves there were half mine and half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like that man in the house had some of the same books as I did. Huh. It looks like we have a depth issue here with the window and then the bookcase here. Just change the depth. Hey, whoever, if you're watching this, developer of the game, just change the depth on the object. If you know what I mean, because you probably should, because this is Game Maker after all. I don't blame you for using it. I've been using it for 6 years now. My wife's, Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Did I open it? Yes, I did. Rachel's suitcase contained clothes, toiletries, and a train ticket. Is this what you were going to do with Norman? Where you're going to do... Where you go, yeah. The first one was right, I believe. The old book. I remember. Okay. I thought it was the second one, but nope. It's the same one it was before. Alright, downstairs, the broken mirror. There's 2 doors, one with blood on it. I'm gonna go to the one without blood first. Okay. Computer. My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key on top of the drawer on my desk. Did I take it? Yes, you did. I pocketed the key. This door here is probably locked.